fought against me. So I accomplished bringing them together. I accomplished making sure that the issue of tribalism went away in Liberia. But I mean, to a great extent, I think most Liberians now, if you went to Liberia and took a poll, they would say Mr. Taylor did his best.
Any other regrets?
The second regret is that I was never able to get the United States to understand me. I was never able to get them to work with me, which is so essential for Liberia. No president of Liberia, no president can make it successfully unless he is online with Washington. Now, I'm not the type of guy that you can pick up a telephone and command. I don't take that. I didn't take that from Washington. Then, even if I were elected president, I would not take it. I'm not that guy. I'm not a coward. But I do believe that a good working relationship is essential for any president of Liberia, or that president will fail.
Would you like to run for president again?
No, I tell you, for me now, I'll go back to what I said. I would like to be the Jimmy Carter of Liberia. I would like to set up my foundation in Liberia. There are 3 groups I'm interested in Liberia. The wounded soldiers of the war. I'm very much interested in the wounded soldiers. I think they are going to be a long-term problem for Liberia, the wounded soldiers. The second group that I'm interested in Liberia are the orphans. I was supporting orphanages. One of the greatest expenses of my government was on orphanages around the country. And the third group of people that I'm interested in Liberia are gifted children. There are a lot of gifted children. There's some children graduating from high school in Liberia at the age of 13 with top schools. I want my foundation. No president of Liberia has ever built a library and a foundation. I want to build a library and a foundation and cater to these 3 groups. I think for me, I have excelled to the highest office in my land. What is important to me now is my honor. My honor must be restored. And I've asked all of my colleagues, and I use this time to say, I deserve no defense from anyone for any action that I did against the Liberian people. But my honor is important. And I expect friends of mine to tell the international community, you must present the evidence on Mr. Taylor on what he did to his people, or leave him alone.
And the grassroots.
Yes. Oh my God. I tell you, I got a little sentimental, I'm sorry, but the President of Obasanjo has been, and the people of Nigeria, I tell you, deserve my gratitude. And even coming here to Calabar, like I said, Governor Duke, his personal interests. I mean, when someone calls you to find out how you are doing, and if there's anything, it's just so, he could just say, well, as long as the gentleman is here, no problem, fine. But it goes. I owe also my gratitude to Thabo Mbeki, who is then chairman of the AU, the chairman of the AU now, President Shisano, President Kufuor of Ghana, and then other African leaders, all of them, that took a decision. And don't forget, I was brought into Nigeria by both the chairman of the AU and the chairman of ECOWAS on one aircraft. I mean, I owe my gratitude to ECOWAS and the African Union. And I say to them, all of them, I must stand accountable for what I did in Liberia. Also, I want to mention, France has been very strong, Russia, other members of the council. And I tell you,
legislature on the just in the outgoing government, you have the speaker from the building establishment.
That was them. That was what we fought against. And we see the United Party acting very lazy to say they want to go to court. Fonati Kofa is a US citizen. Do you know that plenty people are US citizens in the country?
You will cross on name, sir?
You want to cross on name? You want me to cross on name?
Yeah.
Just slow down now. No, I can't. Just slow down. We'll do the thing in the right way.
Yeah, slow down.
Look, I came here to talk to speak to some people here. And I'm here because I'm in the opposition. I want to be seen here. I'm not hiding from nobody. And I can never hide from anybody. So if we need anything to say, tomorrow at 4 o'clock, I'll be having a press conference. I'll be responding to what Joseph Parker
knowing that by 2023 he'll be tired. Okay. Knowing that 2023 he'll be tired, he could have a good heart, everything good, but the brain is going down. You're not holding the end, you're moving down the hill. This is nature. My father, right now, I buy him paper. Every day I gotta buy a paper. There's a man who bought me paper before. Mm-hmm. I'm buying paper now because the time has reached. So I thought the old man could be president in 2017 and run for this. And he said, he said, when you run for one term, he said, I agree with him. 2023, no, I disagree. In my mind, he should rest, find somebody else.
If I tell you things I did in Bagan before you were born, you will feel discouraged. We were the one that stealing chicken here, but today I can't do it. I want to be honest with you. I don't want to tell you people a fairy tale story that you'll go home and do something. I'm being honest with you people.
You said Joseph Waka, I used to give it to him. Ambassador Waka, it's a disgrace or shame to you to become vice president in 12 years, for 12 years, for all the lame time you work in government. To have stint on them bringing you to public ridicule, to be saying on national radio, it's a disgrace to you. You shouldn't have accepted that. I expected you to rebut what he said. But
baby, yeah, you got your first man. You got first case.
So just get to ask Waga where you got the money from. I give it.
Yes. And I got no right to ask Waga that baby. Huh?
But now president, anything do people sort of know they couldn't get the money from?
No. And that's supposed to be that.
How is it supposed to be?
And that's supposed to be that.
How you think it's supposed to be?
And you cannot get no right to ask Waka, you must give me the money account, or either where you get the money from, and blah, 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 blah. Wow! Waka say where you got?
Oh. So I get for the money being getting very from.
Yes! The trouble they want from that ass boy, that ain't made me very. But who now in the country? That I tell it there.
But people can be happy when you get me saying that thing. It can make the leaders very. Maybe I can one corruption. I won't be seeing the money.
Before you were born, you will feel discouraged. We were the one that stealing chicken here, but today I can't do it. I want to be honest with you people. I don't want to tell you people a fairy tale story that you'll go home and do something. I'm being honest with you people.
You said during the youthful days in Bong, you were one person who used to steal chicken.
I'm proud of that too.
And today coming back to tell the Liberian people that you want to have an elected position or occupy an elected position, don't you think someone may refer to you as an old criminal?
And I need one to pour me, I will take it. I did it at that time, so I cannot dodge. But what I'm telling you is this: I have been refound, not only by myself, but by God alone.
For being refound, don't you think it will still follow you? This is a political era. Like you can
Let
remember.
me tell you something. If you want me to lie to the people of this country, then I will not do it. I'm telling you factual story about me. You didn't force me to tell you. I'm telling you something about me. I want the Liberian people to listen to it and be able to vote for me. Look, Jesus Christ himself said, only the criminal will be able to preach the Bible and understand it better. Okay? Why do you think Jesus made that remark? Because he knew there would be criminals in the world. Look,
so your hello again. We are back, and Mr. Telwin just tell us say you following and they play you here and or you there. So, Mr. Thank you very much. Hello again.
How are you, Jira?
Yeah, we understand that you two verse were Yaka Kolba. What happened?
Thank you very much. You know what happened?
No.
One part is that me, to say I know ABC.
Yeah.
I will be good. I will be good somewhere. Yaka Kolba.
What happened?
Thank you very much.
Yaka Kolba that your man. What happened?
Yes, you know what happened?
No.
The old man, let me get the old man just small. One part that we offer the battle for the old man.
Okay.
You get me clear?
Yeah.
But he might not be too hard on the paper.
But you are hard on Opo. Why you think you can be hard?
I will tell you, man, you know what happened, Gideon?
No.
You know what happened?
No.
They decided that take to Toyota. They bring up a best spend over there. He said, "Where people get the money from? They come from your pocket like government money."
Yeah, but
the woman now you power here. Can you tell me you start you want to honor the paper? Honor the paper?
You want to order the paper?
Yes. Why me? Why me?
Then nowadays he say with the memo show where he told the money from.
But like pocket money. It coming from your pocket, like black money.
Oh.
I want to ask you, because you are like black money.
Okay, but in your man now, where they met to the money from? Why you call
the old man, let me tell you something, yeah? The old man, he have money.
It's okay, Joseph Waka. I used to give it to him. Ambassador Waka, it's a disgrace or shame to you to become vice president in 12 years, for 12 years. For all the limited time you work in government, to have Stinton then bringing you to public ridicule, to be saying on national radio, it's a disgrace. With this kind of situation, you need to stop it. People are bringing things to you today because you're in the presidency. So let me say to you, Mr. President-elect, Ambassador Joseph Yuman Boakai, while away you went to one program to sympathize with the poor Tudota, you said on behalf of me and my family, we gave our first initial contribution of $10 million Liberian dollars with 200 black arrests. That is 55,000 US dollars when you do the breakdown. And you need to declare to the Lebron people who gave you that money.
But when I show you set off.
Yep, but what happened?
Thank you very much. You know what happened?
No.
One part is that me, to say I know ABC.
Yeah.
I will be good. I will be Christian man. You can come back.
What happened?
Thank you very much.
You can come back that your man. What happened?
Yes, you know what happened?
No.
The old man, let's get the old man just more. One part that who offer the battle for the old man.
Okay.
You get me clear?
Yeah.
But he might not be too hard on the paper.
But you had one open. Why you think you can be hard?
I will tell you, man, you know what happened, Gideon? You know what happened?
No.
They decided that to Toyota, the money have a best spent over there. He said, what pay get the money from? Like, come from your pocket, like government money?
Yeah, well,
the old man now you power here. Can you tell me, you start, you want to honor the paper? Honor the paper?
You want to order the paper?
Yes. Why me? Why me?
Now order, he said, with the memo show where he took the money from.
But like pocket money, they come from your pocket, like black money.
Oh.
I want to ask you, because you are like black money.
Okay, but in your man now, where they met to the money from? Why you can call back one?
The old man, let me tell you something, yeah? The old man, he have money. But when I show you set off.
Yeah, but why you think you can call back now get right to ask you what play you told that money?
He doesn't ask the old man. The old man has said the country before. And number two, he had money before. Yeah, you get me clear?
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to tell you.
This country is an interesting country. I don't know why you would not be happy being in this country, because for me, every day I'm just happy. This country is too good. Yeah, I really enjoy this country. You know, listening to the other guy just now, who said that he fell with Yeke Koluba. He said, but guess what he said now? While we are going to school to be refined and mature and know how to approach issues, he said, if you knew ABC, you're going to be crazy. So, I see why I want both people crazy in this country, because the same thing in America. That the reason most of our both people, the only way they can be crazy in this country is that they go to school. The only way they can steal and misbehave in this country is that they go to school. Now, understanding that the kind of man mentality most of our both people in this country. The man said, if I knew ABC, I was gonna be crazy more than you can call over. So must you go to school, eh? Who need to kind of be crazy? I tell you, say. I gotta know both. I'm gonna be crazy more than, so that both people can be crazy. Ah, yeah, that's true. I see. God, this country. People are not just refined, and that's the problem. And the people who go and do these things, now you see the kind of man thinking, yeah. And so you see, most times, anyway, welcome to the program Face the Issues. On the program Face the Issues, we discuss personalities, and not personalities, but of course issues involving personalities. But when personalities do their thing in front of those issues, we don't anyway hesitate, but rather we tear them apart. And normally and usually, because of the pain that we attend tearing them apart, we just tell them sorry. And that sorry does not in any way means that we regret our actions. And what a wonderful way to welcome all of you to class tonight. Today is Thursday. Tomorrow is going to be Friday. Today, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th. Wow. All right. Since Monday. The keyword is not connected at the back. Since Monday, yeah, So here we are now. And we are certainly getting there. We are certainly getting there. And with God being on our side, we will overall prevail. Welcome to the program Face the Issues, right here on this very diet. How's up to all of you? How's everything doing? Oh, I forgot to tell you today. Yeah, the thing I wanted to see happen, the thing I wanted to hear happen, and the thing I wanted to know happen had happened. So safely we can go into our animal farm lecture 1 today. So just get set, and some other I think 3 other schools, yeah, and their literature classes, and I asked for me to just go lecture the students 1 hour on animal farm. That's just all. The lecturers themselves, the teachers themselves, we don't call them lecturer at that level. We call them teachers. ZB will have for you to just spend 1 hour with these students and explain to them about the story of animal farm. So 3 schools, and I don't intend to disclose. Normally, when I'm ready to do my thing, I don't disclose where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going to or what about it is, because the terrible people in this country here, when be telling them, say, I go on this out, I'll be visiting the other people, visiting, they will go put their witchcrafting, and it can't work like that. So it doesn't work like that. So 3 schools so far, and but I will just look for time. I will look for time. There are 12 readers, and I think 12 readers. Yeah, they just want to understand because most of them has passed already. So I'll be going to those schools. I will look for time. I told them I will find time because it's not easy. So that we can go lecture on animal farm, ask ourselves some questions, explain about it. Because if we can teach animal farm in school, all the crying and we can be crying in this country, how we change government can't stay the same thing, Liberia will never change. That whole Liberia will never change. That the whole animal farm story right there. Where a certain group of people with their identity, they say, all of us, we are one. We the ones supposed to move other people from there. But when we move the people from there, the thing that we're supposed to do and remain together and do, we decided to divide among ourselves and betray one another. And we start doing the very things the people whom we were against started doing. That the very things we start doing. That's the whole thing. And that's what I said in schools. Yeah. There you go. I just wish, because if only people like us during our days in school, if we were to learn it to this level and understanding it, I think that sensitization about our body politics, who have known about it ever since. And today, a different story. Our young people were coming to participate in politics, understanding the story of the animal farm. The Russian Revolution. They will know all of that. You got to write about it, but anyway, we'll get there. No problem. So I hope all of you students are ready and for the story of the night. In that story, we are going to identify a couple of his characters in it. A revolution has taken place. 2 things happened. Now, the reason we are bringing it up, a member of the revolution, whom for tonight will place him as Snowball. The snowball in that revolution, currently as we speak, is Yeke Koluba. Joseph Boakai in the story will take the character of Napoleon, the dictator. Then we'll look at who again? Squealer? What can we find? Squealer? Okay, yeah, there are some people. Dillon will take Squealer because he and Napoleon working together to corrupt the system. So the snowball will be Yeke Koluba, who's chased out of the farm already. Joseph Boakai and his group, they are chased Yeke Koluba out of the farm because the revolution and so forth. And giving Yeke that dinner, but I'm really enjoy myself giving it, but I just want to put it on him like that, so that it will just be like that. But I don't just want to put it on him so and because there are certain characteristics of that. Actually, there what it call. So yeah, okay. So Dillon will take Squealer. Then Napoleon is Joseph Boakai. Then Snowball is Yeke Koluba. Oh mayor, get good dreams. So I don't want to put any character because Mayor died, right? And I left behind the vision and everything. Then the 3 young pigs in Squealer, Napoleon, and that of Snowball, they all took charge of it and managed the revolution. So I think I will, Mr. Jones. Okay, John Rihanna, Mr. Jones. They finished chasing him from a farm. Here is CDC people. So now we finish. That the character then there, I come here explain to you everything. These are the things that I'm talking about. George Weah and Mr. Jones, they finished chasing Jones out of the farm, right? So there is the entire revolution. Let me just explain to you briefly about it, right? And it's very much good. And I easy all of you now, you're not kind of you want to listen to the story. You're sitting down there, three all kinds of things. Okay, yeah. So thank you. One of my students said we should make Cummings to be the old mayor, right? Cummings will be the old mayor. Yeah, Cummings will be the old mayor. Because Cummings died. Politically, has he died? Okay, yeah. Cummings has politically died. Now, so Cummings becomes the old mayor of the revolution. Joseph Boakai is the Napoleon. Yega Koloba now becomes the snowball. Then Squealer, that Dillon operating with. So I like the one story that one will come here explain now. Then we'll take that story the way I'm coming to explain it, the way I finish calling the names. We'll take that story like just summary day one. And I told you I'm coming to do it, and that's how we're going to operate it. You'll get it now, right? So the story about Animal Farm that you can hear your children and go to school, you pay their school fees, the teaching them about Animal Farm. That Animal Farm story, they just decided to use it to use the animations and so forth. But it was a sudden revolution that took place, where a group of people said that, look, our time has come. These people have been using us. They have been exploiting us. So it was like the animals coming together and said, look, man has been using us. Mr. Jones managed this farm, and the farmer being there, they will get ready to take milk, they get ready to take the pig, they get ready to slaughter, all kinds of things. So they believe that animals were being used for commercial purpose, and the animals were not benefiting from that. So it's like you have chicken, you kill chicken. What does the chicken benefit? You get cow, you kill the cow, or you take the milk from out of the cow, or whatever it is. What do they really benefit? So they came together and said, look, we are all animals. So all major is that one who had a dream, called them together and had a press conference and told them, all of the animals, all of them went to meeting. The pigs, rats, and of course you have dogs. Every one of them, they went to meeting. They say they're calling for meeting because they tired suffering. They wanted to go to meeting. So they came to meeting. All major now, the oldest of all of the pigs, decided to have this conference and told them that, gentlemen, we got to launch a revolution. And this revolution is to tell ourselves, look at you. Let us look at each other. Let us see each other as one. All of us here, majority of us here, we are on 4 legs. So they came up with their own laws and came out there, look, we are all one. Look at us. The people who treating us bad, what kind of legs they have? They are on 2 legs. Human being, 2 legs. 4 of us here, majority of us, and we see ourselves here, we have 4 legs. 4 legs, we see ourselves. So let us have this, that we are about to take on the revolution, that will chase men out of this farm. Since we are on the farm and we do everything, and we are the one that making men to prosper, men sucking out of us, so we can take charge of ourselves. Oh, Mayor, after he announced that speech, and we say, oh, Mayor, that is Alexander Cummings. So that Cummings get their idea, the Unity Party people, and whatever, and so decided, and who again? Yeah, Omeya decided to have that press immediately after Omeya dies, because he came up with laws, they had their commandments and everything. I'm just doing it brief because I got to get to the real issue. We don't have much time. So they had their laws and commandments. They sang their song, The Beast of England. Oh yeah, that was the revolution song. So they managed to have that press conference successfully. After the press conference was held, it didn't take time. Omeya dies. There are certain people who must stay on to live it now. Omeya did not live to see the execution of that revolution. He died. So 3 pigs, young pigs, grew up and they knew the authority. One was Napoleon, one is called Squealer, then one is Snowboy. Now, for Snowboy ain't that. It's somebody who believes in living a dream. Napoleon does not believe in living. He did not believe in the dream. He only believed in the revolution, but he did not believe in the dream. Napoleon did not think the way others were thinking, but he was just wanted to be part of the revolution to remove men. But as to what man was doing, Napoleon did not. He was not somebody who was against it. He liked it, and whatever it is. So now that the revolution is about to go on, that is what happened exactly when the revolution went on. So that is what happened. The guy staged the revolution. Successfully, they chased out Mr. Jones, George Weah. Right? Mr. Jones has left. We'll come back to placing characters into places. I don't want to be distracted by placing characters now. So they chased out Mr. Jones for the farm. They were now in charge. They had their press conference again, another group of press conference again. They had it. They said, now we are in charge as a group of people. So two things happened. Now, strategically, that is what happened. Snowball intention is to see to it that they live the dream of old Mayor. That we should not live the life that man was living. No animal should sleep in bed with blanket cover on them here and there. Nobody should do that. Because that men, that's the kind of life they live. Let us live like our fellow animals. Let all of us sleep the places we used to sleep. Our barns and things, let us do it. We shouldn't be sleeping in places where men used to sleep. It is not what we are here for. We are not going to be doing those things men used to do. Now that we have chased them out, we chase them out with all they used to do. We are now introducing our own. That's what they call the animalism. That means the animal lifestyle we're supposed to live. We're not supposed to be living bourgeois lifestyle. We say we are struggling people. We say we've been suffering together. So when we go in power, we are not going to live the bourgeois, living the rich people. No, that's not what we're going to do. We're going to all live the same common ways that we're going to enjoy ourselves. They had their own commandments. They put it up, everything. They begin to operate with it. So Snowball, being so smart, Snowball decided to say, look, we need to elevate our standard so that we'll have more education as animals, build our own capacity. So he brought the idea about the windmill. They wanted to build a windmill. That windmill issue was opposed because the business of Napoleon is not to educate. All he wanted was the revolution must take place so that he, Napoleon, will continue to enjoy like men. So Snowball was like teaching mankind, teaching them and giving them ideas as to how to stand up for themselves, how to become independent, how they can feed themselves. That was Snowball thinking that we'll build this windmill. This windmill will be able to help us to understand ourselves. Because we can't say we're taking on a revolution, taking men away, and we don't have the capacity to manage ourselves. Napoleon did not want that to happen. He did not. He was against the windmill. He said that idea because Snowball was stealing the show. Snowball was the smartest guy, writing all of those things here and there. Smartest guy there. He was the guy that was pushing everything. When old Mayor died, he believed that the old Mayor dream could still live on. Napoleon went against Snowball. Two things happened, right? Napoleon took on the duty to train the security of the farm, the animal farm. Then Snowball was responsible for teaching people, building capacity of people, and educating them. That was Snowball in the era. Do you know why Napoleon took on the security of the farm? Napoleon took on the security of the farm so that he will use the military to chase out anybody. You see, dictators will always play around security people. That's why you see, yeah. When you see people coming to power and they're using security people along the way, and the United Party people are coming to power, how many paramilitary you saw? You saw so rebel around, right? You saw butt naked there. You saw all kinds of people, all kinds of army group, military group, all kinds of things that they started doing. When you see people building security defense around themselves, meaning they will use that to scare away people because they believe that the only way they can maintain power, that the only way they can have grip on power, that's what they do. So that was what Napoleon was interested in, training the security. So Napoleon training of the security were the dogs. He trained the dogs who were the securities. So at a certain point in time is running so fast, so I'll be too fast. Napoleon managed successfully to chase out Snowball from the farm. So the dogs that he had trained, Napoleon had trained, they chased Snowball from the farm. The windmill went up, Snowball has left. In no time, the windmill crashed down because it was Snowball's idea. He was pushing old Mayor's dream, and it went against it, it crashed down. And then he lied on Napoleon, on Snowball. Napoleon lied on Snowball and said that Snowball honor mine, the windmill. How will this man come up with his own dream? How will this man come up and say, look, we need to build a windmill. We need to do this here. And then you say that the man honor man says so forth. Now, how can Napoleon make those dogs to chase out Snowball from the farm? Napoleon was now the supreme leader now of the farm. Napoleon began to start doing business. In fact, he told Squealer to change some of the laws that they had already because Snowball is already gone. So they changed some of the laws that are inside. That's why he told Squealer. He told Squealer to change some of the laws. So he and Squealer were now operating. Napoleon decided to go because men tried to take back the farm and was difficult for men to take it back. So what men decided to do was to start giving to the animals the leadership, what they wanted. Started bringing liquor to them. They started drinking. Those are some of the things that were there. People shouldn't drink liquor. You shouldn't drink this. You shouldn't do that. Those are the laws that were there. Napoleon broke everything. Everything else mankind were doing. That the same thing Napoleon was going for. Napoleon used to sit down with men. Napoleon used to get anything from them. Napoleon used to be saying that even the very animals, they will be hungry. Napoleon not care about feeding them. Napoleon will be celebrating with men because men knew that they couldn't get back the farm. So the only thing they could do is to just work with the animals. And since Napoleon was very greedy, very much greedy, and wanted everything, they decided to say, you know what? Let us just feed Napoleon. They begin to get Napoleon house, Napoleon bed, Napoleon begin to sleep in bed, Napoleon begin to, you see Napoleon, yeah. Napoleon begin to enjoy himself here in Squealer. Napoleon was now the dictator. The revolution has changed. So when you saw Amara Conan posting animal farm, they knew exactly it ties into political struggle. When we have gotten power, what do we do? So currently as we speak, that's why you hear me saying to you that Yeke Koluba is now the Snowball. They finish chasing him from the farm because he causing noise. If you listen to his pleas, why Joseph Walker doing that? The Snowball there and finish chasing out now out of their revolution. They don't want to see Yeke Koluba anymore. And Yeke Koluba wrote a letter to Joe Walker and then asking to give account. What did he say? He said, never, anything that come on Yeke Koluba should never go around here again. That was the art of chasing Yeke Koluba, the Snowball, from the farm. So he is Darius Dillon and operating now. The thing that happening now in this country, which of course some of us were telling you, and you thought about, you know, let me tell you this before I proceed. People who hate people, the act of hatred, or the haters, they don't normally benefit from their hate. They benefit other people. The consequential effect of their hatred against someone, it is different person who benefit and not themselves. So let me put it this way, right? Let me break it down so that you get it. You hate AB. AB leads from freedom. The next person who coming is not the one that fought to come here. You fought AB for AB to move from here. The next man that coming here is coming to benefit. But as for you, you are not benefiting anything because the money the person will make or whatever position. Anyway, I'm getting it. But the money the person will make or that position the person will sit in, you are not still benefiting anything. You are putting people in places who are benefiting from that, and you yourself you're getting no benefit. All you are satisfied with is that AB must move from there. So as a result, your condition remains the same. That's what happening to you folks today. The same Napoleon mentality is what Joseph Walker is carrying on as we speak. Things have changed. A lot has changed in no time. And I like the fact that Yeke is dealing with them now in the form of faction. Who then attacking Yeke now? That the very Unity Party people attacking Yeke now. They made Yeke. There were pastors who call themselves pastors because let us say call it. They encourage their members to leave from their communities to go into district number 10 to register there and vote for Yeke Koluba because Yeke Koluba was insulting President Weah, his parents, or insulting women to their pleasure at that time. Pastors. I'm not me and let be talking about and go sit down. This group of people out. Pastors, men of God, not even I said reverend bishops. They were encouraging their members to leave and go and register in District 10 and they will go and open their Facebook on the pastors and bishops. I'm telling you, they will listen to Prophet Key insulting. Once it comes to the insult of President Weah, the pastors approve it. They encourage their members to follow up on it. That's what they do. That's the kind of society. This is what they did. They made him. And they forgot to know that they were making him to speak to the issue. And they said you used to be saying the truth, right? Why they don't want him to speak again? Why they don't want him to speak and just to make the presidency? And that's the reason they were keeping him there. Or they thought they were doing it for Weah. You see, that's the danger of hatred. Sometimes you will hate people until you hate the wrong person. That's what I always told people. Any good you want to do it in general context. Don't do it with specificity. To tell you, say, oh yeah, that the other person will do good for. You never know whom you are trying to do good for. I always told the policemen who can be a lying old truck. I remember one policeman who allows a truck to pass by him in the night, collected money from that truck. The truck is blind. His relatives were coming from Buchanan. They ran into that truck that he allowed to pass, knowing that that truck is not worthy. He collected money from the truck and the truck passed. His relatives were in car coming from Buchanan. They bumped into the truck. His relative died. Because good is just good. But you decided that this Yeke man, everything that he's doing is good, is good, is good. Now, he's raising some genuine concerns. Because Joseph Walker is now the Napoleon of our time. He's collecting from everywhere. He is living luxurious life. These are lives that they condemned before. He condemned everything we did. Today, he's enjoying everything. To the extent that he parted people then start stealing money and all. Today, yesterday, they were condemning. Look at it's a shameful thing for them to be discussing education this time and defending education, talking about XYZ, all the kind of things. Yesterday, education was a priority. The Koji, the rest of the other folks, they were incompetent. They never had this. Today, they are fighting and defending those things that they were against before. That was snowboard, that what Napoleon then did. They condemn man. When man was chased out, they went the very things men started doing. The very things they were condemning are the very things Napoleon started instituting and enjoying all over the place. Why? One thing that happened on the animal farm, the other animals, they were suffering. Their life did not change. And what happening to you people today? The same story about animal farm. Go steady. That change that Napoleon had, no, it was for himself. He and his immediate guy, like Squealer, and they were there. The rest of the other animals, they will come to him, Napoleon, and tell him, say, there's no milk. We are hungry. Napoleon does not care. Once Napoleon was doing business with men, Napoleon was happy. Today, Joseph Walker has taken our country and given it to Lebanese people. Clear to Imi Modagne, they will operate the sector. What will you get? These people have insulted our brethren. They control our economy. And then to cram it, you decided to put one of your own and say, come and be the head of it. We are finished. Napoleon is in charge. That old man you're seeing there, so that the story. You ask your children then to explain to you. You will get those points. And we are vindicated. That's what I say. Every time I come on the show and things are happening, I'm just happy that God is alive. And God, look, that's the happiest moment. I don't wish for evil to happen, but when it's happening to vindicate me, I can say, God, thank you so much that I'm still alive and at least I can be vindicated. Everything they ever said, who told you that when you're in certain position, you will not have privilege or opportunities? There's any privileged position that you sit in, things will happen. When it was happening during weird time, it was a crime. Today, Walker is enjoying. Your life still remain the same. Animal farm story. The pigs were still hungry. The cow, they were still hungry. Why Napoleon was doing business with man, sleeping in beds, drinking liquor, expensive wine and thing there. Man will bring it for Napoleon, he will drink it, he get drunk. That kind of story. unfolding now. Your life still remain the same. Those of you who are part of the revolution, where are you today? Some of you sitting at your drugstores, you used to be sitting there, opening your mouths. Wow, anything changing now for you? Some of you used to be sitting down, you see Pepe, anything has ever changed for you? You think anything? Because the kind of people that the revolution head is now doing business with, it does not reflect you. These people don't know you. You have no connection with them. They don't go to you in the marketplaces to go buy. Napoleon is enjoying, eating, fainting, and of course, whatever it is, everything is Napoleon. That is what Joseph Boakai is doing to this country. You people sit there, and you sit there, all the end there you had, that was just hatred. We said it. Nothing was going to change. We said that repeatedly. Look at where Napoleon sitting now. Napoleon does not go to work. He sits home. Napoleon just sit down there and enjoying himself. He doesn't care. Napoleon has arrived. There is Napoleon who used to be begging all over the place. That is Napoleon now able to take 10 million, 350,000. All the kind of stealing, small stealing in the ground. You're going to enjoy yourself too. Those are the things that are happening now as we speak. And guess what? What Squidor did today? You tell us Squidor that, you know? You guess what Squidor did today? You see, Dillon didn't let lying business. And not just God. And I'm grateful to God Almighty. This is very terrible. If I were to take my time to explain to you the entire animal farm, what happened, the aftermath, and what happened, you will know how the animals remain suffering. While their bosses at the top, Dictator Napoleon and his team, were just there enjoying their lives. Today, Mr. Squealer, because Snowball, you get it, finish chasing out now. I don't know why you get air now. Where place is sitting now? Let me share with you something. Where is my son? Okay, good. Today, I saw a video that pop up. Somebody shared with me. I don't know who specifically, but a lot of shares. Dillon held cameras on him, passing around, going to prove to a friend, to outclass his friend when he know that he does not have one pitiful integrity. He does not have the morals and anything. He said in the spirit of the rescue mission, blah, 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 that is Squidor and the and you see why I place him in the Squidor category. He said, where is this something said that somebody shared with me? Let me get it and then be able to allow you all to see or listen to him. I think it was very brief. Wow, let me see who did send it to me. Yeah, it was very brief. I'm coming. Let me go share it with you. And you'll listen to him first. Then I will come outside to tell the other thing. And where's the guy's stuff? I don't want to play this. You can think and oh gosh, man, where is Etel's stuff? I think she did send me the stuff today. Okay, I think my message will send me it. Yeah. Thank you, Sekou. Yeah, you sent me it. Yeah, today. Brilliant. I think it's a good day. All right. So let me share with you. Let me share with you this so that you follow him cleanly, so that you follow him. Then you listen to him trying to usher his friends and how he behaves. So okay. I'm gonna show you it. No, I just forgot. I was also showing you all this thing ever since. Okay, so let's listen to him. Let's listen to him quickly. And so let's listen to him right here now as we speak. All right, so this is him right here. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You're listening to him. You're seeing him. You're seeing him being very fake. And that's him. Hey guys, very interesting. All right. So you're listening to him. I come in to boho in that thing there. That's what journalists are supposed to do. When you see people try to show out things, sometimes you just jump inside it and then try to raise some questions. Sometimes you will get to understand some things. All right. So this is the old man. This is the Ontario. They call him Ontario Dillon. Right? Ontario Dillon. Okay, so let's listen.
To you live from the Capitol building. Senator Abraham Darius Dillon of Montreal County has come before I won't go even.
And it is one of the pillars on which the rescue nation was elected.
Sorry, the video is there. You are seeing it, and you are seeing it from there. Sorry. So I want to share with you on the side. You will be able to get it. So here we are, right here. And, okay, so this is what it is, and you're getting him there. But I will play you the voice this side so that you can get it. I don't know why you guys are not getting me. I don't know why sometimes it's like this. Why should it be like this sometimes? But we'll try to get it in no time. Just wait. Just wait a while. Okay. Good. Brilliant. All right, shortly. I think we can get it here, right here. Okay, here we go. All right, so I come in to play this for you so that you get it, and I think we can do both together. It's short. It's not long. All right.
Well, folks, welcome to the Spoon TV.
Okay, good.
Coming to you live, Montreal County, Capitol building for Senator Abraham Darius Dillon of Montreal County. Has come before I won't go even.
The rescue nation was elected in the code of conduct that we swore to uphold. We are supposed to declare our assets upon assuming office. And once in the same office, everything upon assuming office. In 2019, when I was elected, I declared my asset submitted to the office and also published, even though at the time the law did not provide for the office mandatory also publication, even though at the time the law in 2020 when I was elected, immediately January 2021, I declared my asset again, even though it was filed. So since 2021, I declared my asset. I'm still in the same office as senator. The law requires that we will update our assets. Since we are still in the senator 3 years. The law requires that we will so in keeping with the code of conduct, our asset, I'm submitting to you, the Secretary of the Senate, my updated asset. I'm submitting to you. So that you can take the appropriate action to have it deposited at the LACC in keeping with the amended version of the Code of Conduct and to do all the necessary facilitation to ensure that it is published, not just declared, not just deposited, but published. And I will also assist the office to publish it on the social media and also facilitate it getting in the newspaper. So, ladies and gentlemen of the media, this is my asset. This is the authorized form from the LACC I will publish my answer so you can see the summary about my annual gross as a senator is annual gross here for senator $127,992 at gross monthly at the gross monthly that will make so the gross total for the annum is 127,000. When you deduct taxes, it's $5 billion, but this asset declaration one is gross, not the net. And the cash that I have in hand and the cash that I have in the bank, and what I have any other attached to any other business or any other my name is Darius Dillon and my name is Abraham Darius Dillon. I try to deposit small money in there so that when she turns 18, she can inherit something to start her life with. And that account is also here. The amount in the account is about $2,000. I also declared, and that is all in this. So when it's published, the media will get to see it. The public will get to see it. In fulfillment of our commitment to remain transparent.
Okay, so Dillon tells you that this is what he got to declare, right? Granted, I agreed 100%, and let's leave it at that, right? Good. In a spirit of transparency and accountability, cause camera to make himself to feel like he's the good guy. He always running ahead of things, knowing that he will lie. You see, this brother who's not even somebody who's sound in education, for him to manage his way through and sit back and think that he will be able to use educated people. It's when a Nikon pool then will sit down and allow people to deal and sleep. Not person like me, it can work. That they are teen is struggling on in their account. What they talking about? Oh, not important now because they know they and Dillon in power. And Dillon they have a bunch of people who never had time for education, but they be putting their mouths on people. Now that they are there, education is not a requirement. So that thing that it does not work with people like us. This brother is a liar and will continue to lie. Let me tell you what he did. So, in an excerpt to what he has that he did today, that he said he will publish, you will be able to have that. Dillon's gross salary, as per what it is, from what we are understanding from the papers that he has already, because he said he will publish it. We'll have it. Go and get it for yourself and see whether Dillon is sincere. You know, the guy is very interesting. Dillon's gross salary, according to his own declaration, according to him, he has declared, now it's 129,000 gross salary per annum. It's 129,992 per annum. So let's divide this 129,000 and 29,000, right? 992 divided by 12. Dillon is making pretty close to 10,832 United States dollars per month. Out of this money, that what Dillon making, out of this money that Dillon claims that he's making, and you tell you are going to take 5,000 from there, Dillon is making 10,832. Right? So let's leave that because there's no district development council. There's no where money going here. So let's leave that one because it's own asset declaration and all of it. You're not even there. What about let's leave those things because the liabilities and all everything. Let's leave that. Right? So asset declaration, that's what we are on, right? So Dillon has told us now that our senators they are making pretty close to 10,800 or 10,900 or so forth. He said gross, so that means we call everything up. So he says cash on hand. Cash on hand. For as of the time Dillon is presenting his document to the Secretary of the Senate, Dillon said the cash on hand to show that I don't want to use any word, to show that he is too mean and he lies about everything. He put there, he said that 900 United States dollars you get cash on hand, Senator Dillon. Let's leave that. Let's go to cash in bank. Liberian dollars. Dillon said in his Liberian dollar account, He has $23,553 Now why you get in your account? Liberian dollars. 23,000 divided by let's go 23,000 divided now. Let's see 23,000, right? 23,000. Let's see this, right? When they take the small taxes from Dillon and Tina, maybe your money will drop down to 10 something, blah blah blah. Okay, all right. So let me come down to the 23,000 divided by what is the current rate? Let's put out the current rate. That is more than he has there. So let's know how much that US that Dillon claims that he has in his LD. Then you put it to US, but let's just put it at LD and say, okay, that 23,000, but 23,000 is what in Liberian dollars now, right? So 23,535 is what we are understanding. 23,535, 35. All right, divided by one, maybe 190 or 194. Let's put it at the highest. Okay, let's put it at the least 190, right? 190. I don't know why it's central bank rate now, but it should be. So that 123 US, that what Dillon get in a LD account. If you are to just convert it, so that's it. Then let's go to his USD bank account. Dillon says he has there currently 903,952 of all the years that Dillon being senator for, from 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. Now, let not put, okay, 2023, because 2024 we're in now. 4 years. Dillon has gone now, right? 4. Look at his gross. I don't want to go to the gross because when they cut the taxes and things from there, maybe it will drop. So let's say 10,000. Let's just forget about those taxes and things. Let's just put it at 10,000. How many months in 4 years? Each one of the 12 times 4 are what? So you calculate the number of months. 12 times 4. It takes you to what? 48. 48 times 10,000. 48 times 10,000. Times 10,000, 000 equal 480,000. 480,000 in the space of what? 4 years. Now, so we have that for Dillon. Sorry, let me take this off. Let me stop sharing and take this off. Okay. And so we have this for Dillon, right? So this is what is there for Dillon. You can see that clearly. And we have 48,000. Yeah, show. Times 10,000 at 480,000. So that's what it is, right? Dillon said currently as he speaks, he has this in his account, 903,000 and 492. That's what he has. So where are we going with this? 10,000 times, not 48, sorry, because 10,000 is each month. So 10,000 times 12, then that figure times 48. That's why it is brilliant. 10,000 000 times 12 times 12. That 120,000, right? That 1 year there. All right, and equal. What did I say again? 120,000 times equal. Times 4. Okay. Yeah, that's it. 480,000. So that's why it is there, right? But let's leave that. I'm not too focused on his salary. Maybe he must have used it or give it out to people or whatever it is. Let's leave the one. That's the one important for me. At least for sure, we knew that senators were making more than 10,000 or something like that. We knew that. But at least he was able to tell us that. So thank you so much for telling us that. Let's come to the issue about what he calls residential property, which of course is real properties. Real property is what we call residential property. Then you talk about personal properties. So he names 2 categories of properties. One is residential and one is personal property. Now, so personal properties, he put the value of his real estate. They don't say all a property, including the fence that you see around your house there. Right? Is around 48,000 United States dollars. That's his real estate. The real estate. That's what it is, right? That's real estate. His house, everything he got, his house, the whole structure, the fence, everything that there. Dillon said his house is 48,000 United States dollars. And that's a lie. Have you seen Dillon's house? Oh, where are you people who said that you look at the kind of fence that Dillon built around our and tell me the value of the fence. Instead of giving him maybe Xman or whatever it is. But even if they gave you that, right? So look at the value of the fence around Dillon's house now. And Dillon is lying. He has other assets. He has other properties. He is lying. And this is where the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission does not just have to sit there, but be more robust. You will be able to trace some assets of these people so that you know that they lied. Dillon looks at himself again and tells that indeed his personal property, the personal affairs like your car, and of course the chair, all of the things that are removables or whatever it is that you can, what they call, right? So those are the kind of things. He said every other thing that involves his personal property is around 34,000, and that's a blatant lie. The car that Dillon drives, even the one that they gave versus the one that he gave to he and his wife, and then using his Dillon using, he said at 34,000. Why lie like that? Go in any of the used car garage around here. I just talking about used car. I said brand new car. Go in used car garage here. See the kind of car, meaning the Dillon car that he's driving or whatever it is maybe 5,000, maybe 6,000. This guy does showboating and wants to demonstrate to his friends, calling camera on himself to tell people that he declaring asset because he opened his mouth while during weird time or talking about asset declaration. He calling cameras and then laugh this. And let me tell you what Dillon can do in this country. He said net worth, assets minus liabilities. All of those money. He said it's around $71,553.44 USD, and of course $903,992.54 LD. That's what he is. Dillon lies. And let me tell you, like, there's a lesson. There's one I want to teach you all it, right? And so that you understand it. There is a danger associated with understating your assets. Dillon want to tell you that he has nothing. He has nothing. He said asset, real estate at 48,000. Dillon is the simplest man in that house that have no assets at all. And Dillon knows that we know he has more than this. He lies to you people in the public to present himself like he is still a common man. Here I said a student is telling me that indeed bought, he said about a student who bought a land on the RI highway, and of course the person is very much credible and giving me this information that Dillon bought 44 lots in the same location. The same location. So if you bought 44 lots, just RI highway, somewhere there was somebody who even told me today that they get lot somewhere, but the whole thing said a lie. I don't even discuss the kind of thing. They said that's a blatant lie for a man to even talk about a personal asset, even a car, to say now your cow, that means personal properties, including cars, the chairs, the kind of life that you live, all the kind of things that you can wear, even the watch then that you wear, all the kind of things that you wear, all the kind of things that you wear, right? So those are the kind of things that you look at, the personal property. Those are the kind of things, right? Dillon says around 40, is that 34,000? That's a lie. This guy lies so much to make it appear like he's living a simple and cheap life. That's a blatant lie. And let me tell you the danger in some of these things. I will teach you this. Don't try it on yourself. Sometimes the LRA will ask you for you to do your personal evaluation of your property. They'll tell you to value your property for tax purpose. And because you don't want to pay more tax, because the higher the property, the more the tax. And because you don't want to pay more tax on that, you will undercut your property. So if your property value is around 50,000, because you don't want to pay more tax, you will look at it for long. You say, oh, there's that property is around. They'll go to that assignment. You argue it, and whatever it is your own property. They will say, okay, you may convince them, and whatever it is, it comes down to maybe 10,000. You say that 20,000, but at 50,000, right? So that your property is like that. You forgot, or maybe you insure your house, or somebody who's insured damage your house, and that person insurance company is supposed to what? Rebuild your house. So the next man saw you, maybe a house is insured, so in case of damages now, so that man saw you there, you involved into certain damages that affect your house. Now that man's house is supposed to be first plus the damage caused on your house as well, because it's paid over. So that understand it was the insurance agreement. The insurance company is supposed to what? Rehabilitate your house and reconstruct your house. Reconstruct your house and so forth, right? The insurance company calls on you to say, okay, what is the value of your house or whatever it is? You have to validate that by the taxes that you've been paying. So they go to the LRA. They were able to trace from there that you say your whole value that was 10,000. But you won't stand up to the insurance company now to say my house is valued at 50,000. Where did you take that from? By record, by what we have. Tell us what it is. Or let's say, for instance, you want to go to the bank for loan. And the bank tells you that, oh, it's your house that you want to put as a loan. You say, yeah. The bank tells you, what is the value of your property? You have already told the LRA that the value of it is 10,000 and its percentage you are paying on it. So the bank say, okay, no problem, we'll do due diligence. Have you paid taxes on the house before? You say, yeah. Then they go for your tax clearance, they look at it. They go look at it to see your house is not what you claim it is. The bank will not. The bank will value it as per what you claim. To the constituted authority that's supposed to give you, to be able to evaluate your properties and say, XYZ, these are the people that have the authority to do so. So they did that. And you are able to tell them that when you do this stealing and lying there, it can haunt you someday. Dillon is claiming that he's the simplest man living in the legislature. $34,000, all a personal effects and everything, including a car and all, that $34,000. That's why he has. Just to take away from making people to know that he has it. Let me tell you, Dillon and Buckeye. I was just telling somebody now. The way you live your life, fake way, and you want to go against human existence. Now how we are live his life. Even I, Abraham, we are here. I know some of my friends, or maybe some people will tell, oh, AB, right, they got. There are certain positions that when you sit in, chief, that certain life you're supposed to live. Don't fake it. Live it real. That's why it calls for. Don't make it to appear like it not call for it. Live it. That is what it is. You can't be living very cheap. That's where you have gone, chief. You did a same thing until you lie on your own ticket. You think you're not supposed to ride the kind of class or ticket that you're right. You think you couldn't ride it? But you have to lie again. Yes, and you are making to the appear like you are living the cheapest life as a senator. Dillon is the cheapest senator. Dillon is telling you people that despite being a senator, he has nothing. That is what he's telling you in the asset declaration. That is what Dillon is telling you. These are the things that when people lie in these kind of forms and factions, and they want to bring a better your friends whom you are trying to bring to the spotlight because you want to outshine your friends. You had always been like that, presenting yourself like the good guy. Even your own pro temp that down there, you outshine her and all. You see how you treat people? You want to indirectly demonstrate that you are the pure guy in the legislature. You are even demonstrating to us that you are better than Joseph Yuma Boakai. That is what you do. When you do these things, you are trying to demonstrate that you are by far better than everyone else. Anyway, education is required to understand some of these things. The society that you are in, you're not really educated, because education goes with certain culture, training, value system. It goes with that. That's why you see some of us, the way we behave in the public, there are some things we want to do. We are very careful how we do them and how we go about, because the level of education, you know how many professors that we have gone on? Some people who will look at us that they are not yet teaching us how to score a grade. Sometimes they take their time to lecture off the lesson. They will teach you. They will lecture you. They will tell you about life. These are professors. You know how many professors like us we have gone through? With all of the schools that we have gone through, lots and lots of professors who have shared their personal life experiences. Because when they are teaching, they are lecturing, you try to learn something from them. Their deportment, how they react to issues. The more you have people as your guardian, and then you look up to them, there are certain things about them that you will capture and carry away. So some of these professors and teachers who used to teach us, we look at them, we learn from them. They are not just teaching us the lesson. Look, we look at their lifestyle, how they go on with it, how they manage to make themselves who they are today, how they responded to issues in society. Those are the things we learn along. So it helps us, it guides us culturally. So our cultural conduct, our moral conduct out there will be reflective of who they are. That's why makes us to be different. That's what education is all about. You cannot do what you did and yet you are still lying. You are still not speaking the truth. The same way Boga left lying, and today he has caught up with him. That the same way. I don't know, some kind of magazine came up. When was it? They say Boga were mom, one of the 5 richest persons in this country. They start putting in there as well. Boga in there. Then Boga came and saying, "Leave me alone." Boga started demonstrating that indeed he was practically a beggar now, and you could see exchanges between he and those he used to beg. Today, Boga starts to collect and begins to give. It raises concern. Yet raises issue. They chase Snowball out of the farm and say he shouldn't come around again. Everything is now cracking down. And I come to a point, man, you. That thing ain't gonna be talking about appointment. I'm not ready yet for that one there, because Boga has demonstrated to us that from the day he was elected as president up to now, Boga couldn't form his government. Up to now, he's still forming his government. It tells you something is just not correct from somewhere. I don't want to talk to that one yet. As to whether they're talking about educated people, non-educated people, all the things they're talking, I don't want to speak to that one as well. Boga decided to put scared tactics into concession there and say, you know what, we can review all of the concessions. You know what Boga was doing there? So that everybody will start running to him. Everybody will start running to him with something. The moment you make that pronouncement and say we'll review all the concession, you know what it means? So if I took over Freedom FM and then we'd have people who have contracts and we know how they got their contracts and things, and whatever it is, then we just announce that now that I'm taking over Freedom FM, I can all the contracts at Freedom FM. The people who get their contract and they still want to maintain it and they still have interest in doing business with Freedom, because maybe I will start guaranteeing prices or but whatever it is, or canceling some, they will start coming to me to come talk to me. That's what Boga did. He announces the review of concession so that people run to him. Somebody was even telling me that Boga collected over 1 million from Beer Mountain there, all collecting money from all over Asylum Meter, put and go visit in the game money. People then come for the money. During the election time, I never told you say the 11 people put money together and give it to Boga during the election for poor washers. I never told you that. I told you, they yet to our lie. Today, what is the effect? Let's see that. Look, some of the things we said, we're not just saying it. But a story about the animal farm we can be likened to your Boga, who is now Napoleon, is that the people, the key thing about the animal farm story is that the revolution took place. But there was a dictator in Napoleon who took himself and started acting like man. So as a result of acting like man, the animals were still suffering. They were still hungry. Napoleon did not care. Napoleon was doing business with man. He enjoys himself. You read the story. Your children will be able to tell you. Okay, even on video and all, they got a video component to it. They got a movie to it and all. Go and read it. You see, Napoleon enjoying while the people were still suffering. So now they will say, no, say you're going as a. That the thing you're going through. The mission was to rescue animal from the hands of man. When the revolution took place, there were others that were saying that we need to live up to it. So I gave Snowball category to Jeke Cordoba Nana. They chasing out. Jeke said, Bujega Boga criminal. We not go anywhere. How many days Boga going here administration and today they call him criminal? He ain't go anywhere yet. Am I the one that's saying it? No. Did I ever think that Boakai never had the ability to deliver this country on his past experiences and whatever it is? Yes, I believe so. Did I ever know him to be a criminal? No. That now I know him as a criminal. I don't know about that one. That you just saying it. I never said Boga was criminal, no. I said Boga was very mean. Boga couldn't impact people's life. That's why I used to be talking. I never used to say Boga a criminal. No, I never called Boga criminal one day. I said he's old. He's very mean. He has never impacted his own life. He's sickly. Those are the three things I've said over and over about Boga. Other than that, I never said Boga nasty before. I don't know anything about that. I said he mean. Did I question the integrity of Boga on some of those things? Yes. I said if Boga will sit back and allow XYZ to be lie here and there, yes, I can say integrity wise he lied. But for me to come to the point of understanding that Boga is a criminal, is a rogue, no, I haven't heard that. I haven't said it myself. That today I hear you get talking like Boga a rogue. And they say anybody who can lie, the person can steal. Well, they didn't know all of that it can happen like that until it happening now. That old man is where he is. Everyone else around him, they are getting their positions today. Do you think they care for you ordinary people out there? Boga is supposed to know when you were talking about 100 day, my first 100 day, he's supposed to be ready. Hit that thing that generally, oh yeah, Boga now hit the ground running. Boga hit it. But I'm going to America to meet with people there and passing around, they say, yeah, Boga hit the ground running. Look at journalists were talking like that. Boga hit ground running. I hit ground running there with meeting with people in America, talking with the American people, talking about their personal interest. Do you think they even have a dead person as president in this country? Once the American man interest is sorted, they are satisfied. They get time for you. You don't have time. But the only good thing about the current day is that era of Ellen being in power, where the international community will make Ellen to look good, then they expect that the Liberian people will hail Ellen when they knowing that things were not happening good. That period has changed. Liberians are sensible enough now. We now know how to accept what it is. Nobody can tell us that the person is good and we accept it. To the extent that they call our leaders criminals and we say reject them. We rejected it, right? We rejected the characterization of our leaders. Today, it will happen to you people. And me, if the ground one United Party man said they put it on sanction, it doesn't mean I will change my position on how those sanctions are coming. I will still take my same stand. And I like you people who want to jump on the side, and just change because you think that inferior, you know that. I don't do that. I will state my team my same stance on how it is imposed. So now Liberian people are able to stand up and say, no, we reject that characterization. Tell us if you want us to buy into the characterization that our people are rogue. Give us information. Give us it. We'll use it. Help us. You saw it. I don't see it. I just been speculating. But you have the sophistication to actualize what you claim these people have been doing. You have people to be able to check on them and so forth. You do business with them as well. If they are criminals, share with us so that we know them. But if you don't do it, then we reject the characterization of our people. That's why it is. In America, people call Trump criminal, tax fraudster, but other Americans reject the characterization that they placing on Trump. What are they doing? They are still supporting Trump. So they haven't accepted what you say about Trump. You said Trump that rogue, Trump that does that is a fraudster, Trump that does that. They rejected or they are rejecting the characterization that you are trying to use on Trump. They believe that that is not the Trump they know. And they are supporting Trump. Trump is winning primaries in places against people who have no court case on them. So Liberia has now risen to that level. So if the Unity Party thinks that they will sit back in this country and then go on XYZ and do XYZ, all the kind of thing, we don't have time for that. Transparency and accountability is what we preach in this country and what we had always preached. Anybody who does asset declaration and they try to honor God the asset declaration, why are you living fake life? You are a senator, you don't want to live as a senator. You think what? Small boy like me, I told you I said that my house there. I declare that whether people go or they can't yet, I've been working. That horse that you see that, so for today, don't even say he want that for 8,000. Why you look at you and laugh? Because I would know about building business. I would know about building even now to even put small something. There's no money that you can spend now on horse, especially flamboyant Dillon like that. There's no money that you will spend on horse that you will see like that. Maybe that mad horse Dillon living plenty man. It can be, and that's a blatant lie. Why you want to act like you what to call that one was Joseph then get their schools in the building, you condemn it then. Other people taking money, they get building there in schools and things because you want to make yourself to low so cheap that why you coming down so low like that when you know that you are lying. But anyway, like with the LSCC, I think they have their sophistication. I don't know whether they get investigators who can investigate some of these asset declarations and be able to know whether certain people lie. That's what they're supposed to be doing. They're spread off in lying already to you people. So people asking questions, right? At one point in time, they want to say the 356,000 that was given, it was given to Joseph Boakai by whom? If it was for the party and the party body that by whom? If it was taken for our inaugural money, how did the party take siege of it? You see the question then are coming out now. So the IA going to investigate it. The IA finds out that that money there is outside of government spending because they are only supposed to deal with government related issue, right? So if it is outside of that and it do the inaugural fund and there's nothing that left, then who gave that money to Joseph Boakai to give it to his party? Because he said he giving it. It is not a party that came up. So where did he take that from? Those are some of the questions. Because we envy people in this country so much knowing that the very thing that they're doing tomorrow will sit in our position. What we'll do. And I had some young girl, young boy, and behave. They will look at your man. That man there looking some kind of way. Then they'll say that one that way, tea outside the hair and coming back now. Whole day, just be my friend. But watch it. Let that guy with teeth also be giving your friend something. What they call it? We'll be talking about funny thing. They just leave. That same man with teeth also when they go to them, they will go collect that friend or something. They can just be doing all kind of funny everything so that they will jump there and clear. Everything the time they say that they clear, they will not see teeth, they will not see more scent, they will not smell more scent, nothing. They will just clear. That's what people sit down, they will condemn you and make you to demonize you, and knowing that very position when they go sit in it, that the very things they will do. Why did Napoleon then decide to demonize men for suppressing animals, for making them to go hungry? When Napoleon got there, he did the same thing. Now what Joseph Boakai is doing as Napoleon. Darius Dillon is the squealer. Snowball, Yeke Koluba is there and the chasing out of the farm already, but he by Uno chasing out, but we can still see he stays shouting. That is the life that we live. Some of the things we've been saying it to you people, Liberian people. He said, oh yeah, one thing about hatred, like I said, the person who hates people, you never benefit. Your condition never changes. And because of that, your hatred, other people are benefiting, their lives changing. Only your condition not changing. Because other people benefiting from it. Not you. You will never benefit, your life will remain the same. And all you care about that you sell it far away is you and AB Morgan saying at the same level, let all sit down, let all lose. All feeling lose. That's all you care about. That you want benefit there. All feeling lose will spoil it. All lose. Look at that kind of thing. Look at that kind of thinking. Where do you go? You want to be a loser for life? You accept to be loser for life? All lose. It finished. I thought you were born, created, given dominion over the earth to become a winner and not a loser. But for you to be in an art of becoming a loser all of the time, you all woke up here, you say, yeah, we are in Port Moon. All we loser now. People now can't say that. I mean, we said they can't say that. All we loser. All we say that will be eating dry red. Do you agree to be a loser? Is that what you fight for? Could you imagine that? And when you become loser, other people are benefiting. That's the bad thing about it, because as a result of your action, there must be a benefit. That benefit does not come to you. That different person benefiting from it, and your life remains the same. And you are happy at that. For him to the wise is quite sufficient. The Animal Farm story is very, very interesting. And you can see a play. Follow it up and see what will be happening in the coming days. I'm ready yet for the appointment on yet. I haven't talked about it yet. But we still expecting more to come. But you please tell Joseph Boakai that we have started counting our 100 days already. Because he left from here when America, they say he hit the ground running. Hit the ground running, I there. Hit the ground running. All I told you were talking down there about Ray, supposed to have high list already. When they say hit the ground running on the first night of inauguration. In fact, the inaugural ball, right after and so forth, he's supposed to have announced his initial cabinet straight in place. The next day, on Tuesday, send that communication straight to the Liberian Senate. In fact, key amongst it, you tell your Boakai, because your Boakai, I'm a Boakai, you tell your Boakai that a thing on there, so, and he not even appointing a public web minister. Public web minister is supposed to be the first, because he said the first 100 days, no car will be hitching all over. If Boakai is leaving behind a public web minister, in think he will come with excuses. The time started putting the public web minister, he started working, you're conferring on a day, and at a day, you got conferring at the time, at the time we started. That 100 days, Boakai, please. In fact, the first person said you probably pull a money, you were very serious about roles. The public web minister is supposed to have been the first batch of people that you had appointed to send him straight for confirmation and say, start working quick, let me all to understand, because we say in 100 days, no car will be hitching all over the country. And you're not doing that when you're passing around doing all kind of appointment. Keep doing it, chief. That you're right, constitutionally, do any kind of way you want to do it. But just know that our 100 days have started counting already. Today, Monday, day 1, Tuesday, day 2, Wednesday, day 3, Thursday, day 4. Tomorrow is going to be day 5. We'll continue. We are certainly getting there. Thanks so much for being there. Right here on this very day. Okay, we are right here. And thanks so much for being there. Let's get to the lines. Interact with your callers 0776 104 104. 086 500 104 are the numbers to call. And we're right here on this day. All right, so here we go. Crown Stopper is proud to be associated with this platform, and we are forever grateful. And let's get on to this right here. The first caller. Let me get on to these callers quickly right here on this very day. We are certainly getting there. All right. And hello, how are you doing? Yeah, do go ahead. You don't have to do that to yourself. I don't hesitate in people who disturb.
Okay. Am I okay right now?
Please go ahead. You know you okay. Go on.
Okay, thank you, Ebi. Thank you very much for the hard work you're doing for the people. My issue has to do with Darius Dillon. Something like you said, but I want to ask question, Ebi. If those people that who do the investigation, if they found out that the property that Darius Dillon declared is more than that, the balance, they're going to seize it or they're going to turn it over to him. That's my first question. The second, yeah, because he said he get this one, but when the people find out that they have no one, so if the people can, if the NCC can seize that property that he claimed he not get it, or they will turn it over to him. That's my first question. The second thing is Yeke Koluba he was not my friend, but now Yeke Koluba he will be my friend. Because the time Yeke will be insulting the president, we are past here, he will clap him for Yeke. Yeke is one of the best men in the country. Freedom of speech. No. But now I listen to Yeke today, he just started warming up on Joseph Boakai. I think this thing it will be, David, let me say this. If the thing they will intimidate Yeke in the country, that will not happen. Because we will support Yeke to the core. Yeke will continue doing his work. He will not work yesterday. He will continue insulting Joseph Boakai. Here. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Duke. Let me get on to the next call. Hello, how are you doing? Hello? Yeah, hello?
Yeah, hello. Yeah, my name is Orlando Street, calling from my residence in New Georgia State.
All right.
Yeah, I want to speak to Yeke issues.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy Yeke very much today. I just want him to create a Facebook page for all that. You always be dropping some straight for all the media and listen to. Thank you.
How you say you got a snowball. Hello, how you doing? Snowball giving a hard time. Hello, how you doing? Hello. Yeah, hello, how you doing? Yeah, hello, how you doing?
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
Thank you for the topic of my discussion. I'm Eva Jacob calling from show one.
All right, go on, sir.
Yeah, I want to speak on Darius Dillon issue.
Okay.
Darius Dillon, this thing has done something like we already know Darius to be a criminal. Darius only got in power because of this injustice of sedition. So, and we're not saying no came out to a fact, but we did not listen. So Darius Dillon will continue to just be lying to we the Liberian people. I think we even all when I start telling us that Darius is trying in a integrity of lies. So Darius will always lie. So we don't even have to be following Darius to that extent. Because nothing good we can get from other Darius. That's it. We don't want to see just because of this enchantment.
Wow.
Yes, I want to say, they're going to take you like a who rather flocking. And it will continue to beat it. I never used to let Yekel. I never used to let Yekel because what? The way he used to abuse. But now, at least, he's coming down with the abusing. He's only getting the point.
Okay. Snowball is working. Okay, thank you. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, hello, how you doing?
This will be coming.
Yeah, Ruben, let's listen to you quickly.
Let me appreciate you tonight. You see, what goes wrong will always come around.
Certainly, it's true. It's factual. It's scientific. Yeah.
For me, the issue of Senator Dillon, I told people I don't have trust me. For the fact that he said he shamed Liberian people and his family, especially his mother, and still all of those things, the senator is not able to make it change. Every promises that he made to the Liberian people, the light has gone off, the candle light has come on, it goes off.
But is he Ruby? Is he really forced to make people appear like he living cheap or simple life? The money you get in, we know it already. What a big deal about that?
No, the fact here is, I think it's better to be quiet. What you call for or what you are there for, to do the rightful thing. But now today, it's in a different way. Before Honorable Cover, I would not encourage any activity was for him to anybody. But for me, what they did to President William, insulting his mother, insulting his wife, and every follower of him, I would not even encourage him. That's what for me, I would never pray for them. I always told people to pray for Unity Party. I would never pray for them. Let them all, the person that find the name, let it attend to it, and it is well. We will be to the other side. The only thing, the democratic space that was provided by Madam Seri and former President Weah extended it, and we all enjoy it. They have been an opening eye to the Liberian people. It should be protected.
Okay.
So that we can see the rightful thing.
All right,
what they are seeing, we'll go for it. Thank you very much.
Thanks, boss, for your contribution. Appreciate that. So let me get on to the next caller. Right here, we are certainly getting there, and we will get there. So let me get on to the next caller here. Hello, how are you doing? We are getting there. Hello?
Good evening, our teacher, even to the many listeners that listen to the WAP platform. The name remains Abraham F.A. Borri Jr., and I join you this evening from Station Number 1 Martin County.
Okay.
These things that you are saying is not just today. For some of us who are critically analyzing issues or have been analyzing issues, we know these are all a part of the book that you just summarized tonight on the show. And what characters that you place are well placed to those individuals. And one thing you said tonight that I really love is people always think that those that are first to do things are always perfect. Can you imagine somebody pronouncing that now the 3,000, now the 4 as their money they have in their bank, you get your component. Then you have on the 8,000 LD in your account. You have the horse, even the first money horse, even the first money horse, even the papa that having this thing for doing that papa is cost money for it tax that you have. Now for the car that the government will for you, and like so corporate, tax or USD car. So today it is not no more in use. That will be real to the issue, man. Thank you, Tona, but now always listen.
Thank you, my brother. Let me get to. Okay, thank you, my brother. Let me get it with him, bro. Bro, what's up? Let's listen to you quickly. Hello.
Hello, this is not William Brothers. Quita Lawrence.
Quita. Okay, let's listen to you quickly. Let me go attend to.
Okay, yes. I used different number. Quita Lawrence London from Massachusetts. Baby, what I noticed is that lady, the last lady that spoke, she made a good point. Yega is a smart guy, right? He knew that insulting President Weah would make a unity party like him. He also knew that Felicia don't like to employ their team with insults. So he's desisting from insult and going straight to the point now. This time he talking now, he not insulting too much. Because he knows Felicia now will not buy him too much for the insult, but they want the point being struck to the point. So he's changing language, which is good. But now, like you said, they're having their own thing. They will have their own thing, have their own thing. Maybe one day when they get better, the language will change. I don't know. But at least for now, he only addressing the issue. And lastly, for your Dillon brother, Dillon wanted me for the 4 years he been in a place that only had 21,000 LT. Then what he then doing with the money? Because the money he promised all his master brother, he not giving it to us. So when the 27,000 LT are ready. The money is supposed to be more than that because 23 or 27,000 LT that what he got. And I want to calculate the USD component. But that amount is very small. So when he been doing the money now, because he promised all the money and he gave it to us. So all the money he been getting, he been having it. And by the way, he tried to follow that place, but he's not the only person who declared and made it as a public. But as a is more than I think he did. Jennifer said, as a is more detailed. The car he riding, the amount of car he gave, the prices, the values of the houses he bought. When he got his account in more than the law, I think he said 4 million LG in his account, and he caused a lot of things that they didn't even mention. He just went on it. He just wanted to get up publicity, but he's not the only person that even went public. Thank you, baby.
All right, Sulonte. So I'm waiting on, and people are telling me from the angle of the LACC that Dillon's action is in violation of the LACC law. They said that he's not the one that's supposed to do all of those things. That's what I mean. Evaluation or something. But again, we'll try to get the new LACC Act. I'll try to follow that and see. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, good, baby.
Yeah, how you doing? Go on. Let's listen to you, please.
Thank you. My name is Prince Gosen Judy II.
Okay, Prince.
And I join you from the row of Nikuta.
Go ahead quickly.
Maybe quickly, let me appreciate this. Let me appreciate this evening for your level of journalism in this country and for the education you provide our people every night.
Thank you.
Let me quickly speak to the Jekes Koluba issue. This is it, baby. You know, our people always say, when you are pointing your own finger to someone, you know that your big finger coming back to you. In a situation now, when the Unity Party thinks Jekes were critiquing, criticizing, and purporting issues against the citizens of the government,
wow. You say that? Julie? Okay, so Julie, and I don't know what's happening to you. And we are not getting you again. But sorry, you can call back if you can, Julie. We can get you. I don't know. But I think we are getting there. The line is quite jammed tonight. All right, so let me get on to this one. Hello, how you doing?
Hello, Ebi.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, I'm John Mayanga calling from Upper Kawa.
John Mayanga?
Yeah.
Mr. Mayanga, go ahead, Chief.
Yeah, thank you for the topic on discussion. You know, all the things you provided for the Liberian people, we are very impressed of all the information you can all give us. But the issue of Dillon, you know, Dillon already took online.
What did he took off online? What take off online?
He admitted lying, so he's a person who is always into lying. So all of the things he's saying is really just to confuse people, but we are not confused. But what I just want to say is those people, because the last time I listened to from the student party, telling people that what we're trying to say is not that we're giving excuse, but we never made nothing in the cover, all those things. I just think nothing the former president we are saying that all.
Hey, Jelly, that one will deal with that one. That Luther Tappe is still in honest, so I will deal with that one. I haven't talked about we are speech yet to counter Luther Tappe. I haven't done that. Man, Sisi, what's up? How's that woman?
Okay, then you get for your information.
Oh,
please.
sorry, Lele.
My God, if you put my tears behind me,
I know.
I'm just sitting and laughing.
I know.
No, Ebi, the people plant a coconut tree and they are drinking the water for it.
I told you were going to celebrate one day. I told you were going to celebrate in his defeat. I told you.
And you told me, but I put it behind me. Person where is gone. So fine will be her. But they play yet as coconut tree in this country. Fighting police, insulting police officers, sending over the car, insulting person and mother. And they were clapping. Dancing with a one coconut tree, they sharing branches. And they're pushing the coconut tree away. That's my question to you, the party. Yeah! And the tree, they play the tree and already grow. Why they want to cut the branches off? Why they want to cut the branches? For me, they don't put my hand in your destiny before they make a poor liar. So I have to get up for they don't eat you.
I know, eh?
Yeah, because we saw the people in the country, they don't a liar. They made a fake man. They may tell you, they want the other person in the account. And you are running where the mail coming say, no, I will show them one way happening in the Senate. I will show the anyone behind the photo for that one for him more because about I be my bashi, I be my bashi. So the people will live with it. No, yet. I'm not, I want to let you can I behind you. What I want to be insulted in the country on my Facebook page, not on your platform. I've seen it, I've been it. That woman said, what can I say, woman? We is that for 12 years. I will go to jail every day.
Thanks, man, Sisi. I'm happy hearing you in a jubilant form, especially she nearly broke down to death and in the wake of the election. But thank God she's okay. She's okay now. I can sense the exuberance and zest and everything in her. Hello, how are you doing?
Hey, good evening.
Yeah.
Jerome, we are from Massachusetts.
Okay. Your baby crying behind you.
Yeah, something. This is Jerome, we are from Massachusetts, USA.
Yeah, Jerome, go ahead.
Thank you for your deliberation, man. You took my back way back to Animal Farm, Josh Owen.
I know, eh?
But my concern has to do with the hypocrisy of Dillon.
You got to come closer to, I don't know where you are, but you're speaking a bit faint. And yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go on now.
Yeah. It's too much for Senator Dillon. I don't know. He kept doing the same thing over and again. Of course, I think they should be tired of his attitude because you cannot come on here and do things that you talk about in the past and you cannot show for that for which you speak against and continue to do the same thing. So hypocrisy is too much. So I think it's about time that Liberian people rise against it and see up there again. Take the decision come 2029. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Chief, for your contribution. We appreciate that. All right. So let me get on to the next caller. All right. And hello, how you doing?
Hey.
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, fine. Let's go on.
Yeah, this is Eddie P from Chicken Soup Factory Memorial Respondent Defense.
Okay.
Eddie, I will tell you this, Yaka will be my hero. Eddie, any time for election, I can tell you I will go register this just to vote for Yaka. Because we're telling people to see that playing, they will come after you today. You expect for us to now cheer for Yaka Korba, we will cheer for Yaka Korba. Yaka Korba will be our hero. I can tell you that because Yaka Korba already part of the opposition and he's part of us now. So you expect we not to support Yaka Korba, we will support Yaka Korba in any capacity. I can tell you, in terms of causing Yaka should go on. Maybe it will not be your platform, but I can tell you, maybe to protect to us every day. The same thing that people do to President William will do it to them. I don't care whether I'm old man or I'm grandpa. I don't care about him. I don't see anybody. I don't feel about him. To be honest, baby. I talk about Darius Dillon. Darius Dillon, you always on fake. Darius Dillon, all high school people. Darius Dillon, and you have first class. He lie. Everything about Darius Dillon, he can lie. So, what do you expect for Darius Dillon to come and tell you to the AB? Everything about Darius Dillon are fake. That's the type of people that wear people like me. You understand it? And also that you come over here to radio and educating our people. Look at the stories I just read there about you are still in Liberian people today.
All right, so thank you. And the president of the Republic of Liberia has made further nominations. So let me just try to share them with you right here tonight. And they said the president, His Excellency Joseph Yeman Boakar, has made the following nominations subject to confirmation by the Liberian Senate. And so they said Boakar Jaliba and is Deputy Minister for Fiscal Affairs, Ministry of Finance and Development Planning. And so Boakar Jaliba is Deputy Minister for Fiscal Affairs and Ministry of Finance and Development Planning. You have Mohammed S. Krumah, Deputy Managing Director for Operations, National Port Authority. Mohammed S. Krumah. Then we have Sekou Kenneth, Assistant Minister for Commerce and Trade. Sekou Kenneth, and Assistant Minister for Commerce and Trade. Raf Sonkali, Managing Director, Liberia Telecommunications Corporation, LTC. And Raf Sonkali. And we come to Robert E. Wilson. Robert E. Wilson goes as Director General, Civil Service Agency. Director General, Civil Service Agency, Robert E. Wilson. We have Maurice Krumah, Assistant Minister for Development Planning, Ministry of Finance and Development Planning. We have my own Nima brother, Dor Cooper, Mayor, Monrovia City Corporation. Dor Cooper, Mayor, Monrovia City Corporation. Dor Cooper serves that. And Ayuba Salif, Assistant Minister for Construction, Ministry of Polyworks. That's Ayuba Salif, Assistant Minister for Construction, Ministry of Polyworks. And we have Johnson Sloan, and Deputy Director General for Administration, General Services Agency. Johnson and Sloan. And we have Sekou Sando, Director General for Liberia Business Registry. Musa Toure, Director for Operations, LPRC. Abdullah Kiatamba, Deputy Minister for Press and Public Affairs, Ministry of Information. That's Abdullah Kiatamba. And Deputy Minister then we have Patrick Horner, Minister, Ministry of State without portfolio. Patrick Horner, Minister, Ministry of State without portfolio. We have Sekou Krumah, Minister of Post and Telecommunications. Sekou Krumah, Minister of Post and Telecommunications. Amos Toy, Managing Director, LPRC. Amara Mohammed Kamara, Assistant Minister of Administration, Ministry of Education. Then we have Ali Sila, Ambassador to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Mo Ali, Deputy Director, Deputy Managing Director for Technical Services, Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. So those are the names so far that you can find. And that's why it is. And let me see here. So, like I said, I wanted to share with you the LACC Act, Section 5, Section 5.20 now. So, and see what's the violation that was done by Abraham Darius Dillon in the wake of that. We have limited time, but let me share with you this, then we can look at that. 5, that's a new LACC. When was this passed on? Okay, July 25th, 2022, that the new LACC Act, okay, approved July 22, 2022, printed July 25th, 2022. That's when it was published. All right, so part 5. And let me see, part 5, okay, part 5. Downward, that is what it is. And 5.2. Okay, part 5, 5.2, 5.2, 5.2. Okay. So I want to read something out to you guys quickly. All right. Not up 5. Oh gosh, it's something I'm looking for. I haven't seen it yet. I hope to find it. I'm still checking for it. Section 5.2. All right. I think I'll find it. I just want to share with you something. Just wait. All right. Okay. So if I find it, then I'll be able to share with you. right? I'm still checking, but again, time is about to catch up with us, so let me be fast and with you guys. We'll get back on it when we can. All right. So let me get on to the next caller quickly. William, bro, what's up? How's everything with you, sir?
Yeah, API is it, man?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, Tishola, you thank you so much for the education. And I want to say something on it, Dillon, man. You see, Tishola, you see when people train on lies and active behavior and they succeed in it, in a gullible society, they can continue doing it. Thank God people like you around, and we will continue to be here to maybe expose these things, but they don't believe that as he lied, all of time he been lying, he's been succeeding, so he just on lie. Because on no condition that Dillon house will cause that price that he bought and he tag on his asset. First of all, what the need of you putting camera behind you to say he went declare? What did Dillon want to prove in our country, like bro? Sometimes I can wonder. But anyway, that's a society farmer said, thank you for exposing him. Teacher, like you did well tonight. That was an eye opener for many Liberians. But tomorrow, people will be discussing that. Thank you so much, my brother.
Thanks, boss, for your contribution, bro. And we are certainly getting there, and we will get there. That is what it is. Hello, how are you doing? Hello? Yeah, sorry. Let me put you on loud. Yeah.
This is Aliu Masali Marian USA.
Yeah, Aliu, let's hear from you, please.
Thank you for the show. Yeah. But if you what's going on, since the Papa took office, we expected.
Hey, Masali, let me get on to the next caller. Sorry, quickly. Pascal, let's hear from you.
Yeah, Evi, thank you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Pascal Davis. You know, Mr. Dillon, I just like the way I think can really describe this guy. You know, Liberians are the problem. And so the man is right. You see, this is a man who has this great, if anybody proudest person in life is either your mother or your wife. And this man is on record for telling the world that he disgraced his mother, his mom. He said, I made my mercy. Look, the man is a disgrace. The man disgraced not just his mother, but his wife. You know, Ebi, I normally don't blame people in this country. You know, sometimes I want to ask some of these journalists, are they real journalists? You know, I mean, how many times can a man lie to you before you get convinced? They may lie on ticket. He disgraced the entire landscape, media landscape of our country. He referred to journalists as frauds, as liars, as thieves, until he came back and was confirmed by our journalists. When he later admitted that, oh yeah, I did it, I made my machine, but you got fraud. I want to call journalists because the reason why people count on people like you who are in the media is for you to have our mouth transformed. How many times were they criminal because they made somebody criminal? Anybody who lies and not one, not twice, I mean, the men have done it consistently. Where in this war, Senator Dillon will tell Liberians he got 23,000 liberty or 24,000 liberty, he is the LD account. Come to think about it. Oh, my daughter gets 2,000 US, you account when you go, 18 years old, you can manage yourself. You must be. I mean, I even know how to exercise this criminal. The man is a money criminal. I wouldn't miss my words on it. We must face reality. We must be honest to people. So at times I get so angry when I see journalists who are supposed to be journalists, who are supposed to be professional people. I mean, put themselves behind a criminal, a liar, a thief, a man who said to the world, I disgrace my man. Come on, man, Eddie. I mean, sometimes when we're talking about this criminal, I get so frustrated. The other day I heard say the man was elected as chairman on foreign affairs. You killing me? You killing me with that kind of character? A man who can lie even on travel? You made that man a chair on foreign affairs to talk to partners from other parts of the world to make that break case? Are we serious as a country?
And somebody take Magafu and put it in a mouth of a liar, a muddy criminal, because when you lie, you are a criminal. It was serious. It's the country, it's like very serious. For the fact that they don't lie to us severally, they should not even be, because he said, when you lie on an oath, you must resign. When you lie, whether on an oath, whether in your bathroom, whether in your room, in your mouth, you are a statement, and you lie. It's not the kind of way we put that here. Because everything he said, he has contradicted himself. Why are you still doing that? You lie and make your man and your woman sin. Now me say, you on record for saying it. You make my man sin. Everything you did in this country is total lie. And you want us to believe you. Sometimes when I hear journalists and discussing people like Dillon on the platform, I get so sick. Because he has no integrity.
Okay.
He may have no value. He has no substance.
All right,
Always
Pascal, so we
talking
can
about
owe you other. Thank you, my brother. Let me just speak the last two calls and then we close. No time. Hello, how you doing? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hello, quickly.
Okay, AP, quickly, Kima, I'm speaking to you from Texas.
Yeah, quickly, please go on quickly.
I'm also speaking to you from a historical background.
Historical background.
Yes.
You got to say historical background and location. Oh, okay.
So, for those who may not understand, let me just call it short. President Johnson set up a war into this country some years back, right?
Mm-hmm.
But because of manual reason, should we say we should bring war back to Liberia?
No.
No. Now, the reason I bring the historical background is for people to understand. Now, in the past, you get qualified there is something. That was a form of criticism that people hear that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there were some who don't agree they get qualified.
Mm-hmm.
But now the court has turned around. You see so?
Mm-hmm.
So today now we are in the era of President Walker. Can we say because of minor reason, little reason, we should continue the insult?
No.
I'm saying no. I'm saying no.
So you're calling on people to get reconciled now, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
We need to reconcile.
All right, they will do it. They will do it. They will do it. In no time, they will do it. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm JT and I'm calling from Chigizu Factory.
All right, yeah.
The calculation you did about the non salary, I did my calculation, I want to get 5,760,000 for the time you work on.
So all the one I was doing, but I was calculating at a different level, eh?
So I calculated, I got
So there are plenty of money you got.
So that little thing that he put on that people will ask him what investment, what are you doing investment and for your money to reduce or where your money is in your country. Then let LCC or other government investigate him. Because what he's doing there is disgrace to liberate people. But people don't know that the money you get and what you get in your account, then you bring it out, they don't seek you.
Okay.
People are not to pay.
Okay.
So there is people on the right here.
Thank you. He had always fooled you. All right, folks, that's all the time we have right here on this very die show. And before I go, just to name you the next batch of nominees from the President of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency Ambassador Joseph Yuma Boakai. Boakai Jariba goes for Deputy Minister for Fiscal Affairs, Ministry of Finance and Development Planning. Mohammed S. Krumah, Deputy Managing Director for Operations, National Port Authority. Sekou Kenneth, Assistant Minister for Commerce and Trade. We have Rab Sonkade, Managing Director, Liberia Telecommunications Corporation. Robert E. Wilson, Director General Civil Service Agency. Maurice Krumah, Assistant Minister for Development Planning and Ministry of Finance and Development Planning. And we have Dor Cooper, Monrovia City Corporation, and Ayuba Salif, Assistant Minister for Construction, Ministry of Power Works, and Johnson Sloan, Deputy Director General for Administration, General Services Agency, and Sekou Sano, Deputy Director General for Liberia Business Registry. We have Musa Toure, Director for Operations, LPRC, Abdullah Kiatamba, Deputy Minister for Press and Public Affairs, Ministry of Information, Patrick Honor, Ministry of State, File Portfolio, Sekou Krumah, Minister of Post and Telecommunications, Amos Toya, Managing Director, LPRC, Amara Mohammed Kamara, Assistant Minister for Administration, Ministry of Education, Ali Sila, Ambassador to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Mo Ali, Deputy Director, Deputy Deputy Managing Director for Technical Services, Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. All right. So those are the names, latest names that have come up. We yet to see the name of a Public Works Minister, Justice Minister, and I think Information Minister as well. So we're still waiting and seeing what will happen. Thanks so much for being there. Until we are back here, thanks to Crown Stopper for being very much recorded. And I've been associated with the